In the case of the municipalities of La Piedad, Michoacán, Penjamo, Guanajuato, and Degollado, Jalisco, this is a clear example of the small communities devastated by their inability to prepare in a timely manner for the global commercial opening. The consequences they face in the regions are the deterioration of the local production, the loss of the associative vocation among producers, the low competitiveness of the small businesses and productive sectors to place their products in fair markets, the exacerbation of the migration problems to the United States due to lack of jobs and the absence of detonators. To reactivate the regional economy, the state of Michoacán is the largest recipient of money warrants in the Mexican Republic from our immigrants residing in the United States of America. These money wiring are used primarily for family subsistence, and only a small part is channeled to productive investment to entrepreneurship. Businesses are generally doomed to failure due to inexperience and lack of basic business training. This situation is increasingly serious because it causes a dependence on money wire-ins without having the proper solutions that promote regional development and economic recovery. Given this economic panorama, the University Valle de Atemajac Univa campus, La Piedad, decided in 2005 to take the first steps in the search for alternatives to counteract the problems of the region, and in an unprecedented effort at the national level, the integration of 3 municipalities of 3 different federal entities with private initiative, the chambers and associations of producers, and the academic sector to design a regional development project in the western basin of the Lerma River territory that has shared the same productive vocations and the same cultural heritage. This project was presented to the Multilateral Investment Fund of the Inter-American Development Bank, which in 2008 approved an irreversible technical cooperation for $1,358,310. And this is how our program for economic development and territorial competitiveness for micro, small, and medium-sized company in the western basin of the Lerma Protocol that aims to promote sustainable economic development in the western basin of the Lerma River through competitive improvement of productive actors and business support entities with the purpose of developing a model of territorial articulation of MSMEs in the meat, vegetable and artisan sector considered by the Alliance, public-private associate innovation, and the strengthening of institutional capacity, so that based on the results and lessons learned, this model can be replicable and transferable in other sectors or in other territorial contexts. With this shared vision of working with a territorial approach, promoting the assets and resources of producers, universities and the government at its 3 levels, municipal, state, and federal level. The components of Prodecol are development of action, plans for the integration of productive chains, actions for business associative innovation, development and establishment of an institutional basis for territorial competitiveness. A 4th component aims to monitor the project, disseminate results, and model the experience to achieve the objectives. Prodecol carries out actions such as the constitution of a group of local experts under the supervision of the sector coordinators, awareness of the creation of a new business culture based on cooperation and solidarity, the diagnosis of 313 companies, diagnosis of the meat, vegetable, and artisan sectors, training and advice for the strengthening of companies, improvement of the management, productive and technological organization, with attention to the problems of sustainability and environmental impact, incubation of small, innovative companies that complement the links of the productive chains, impulse and finance investment and resource management, promotion of the development of business networks and associative projects, design of strategies for market insertion, strengthening of sales and distribution capacity, development of new products or processes that add value to traditional production, as well as the operation of our website and the product information system, an automated instrument for monitoring the indicators that allow measuring the progress of the program in terms of its impact on companies and the territory. The beneficiaries of the project are 1,300 families, 313 MSMEs, 50 state officials and 3 municipalities, 50 representatives of producers, associations and 30 academics and researchers. We know that much remains to be done, but we are encouraged by Univa spirit that has so far guided our steps. Where there is a will, there is a way, as well as a conviction that objectives are protocol, aligned to the vision and mission of the university. Valle de Atemajac, to always remain loyal to the principles that made it an educational institution, at the service of those who know less, committed to the development of our region, in our country, ensuring that professionals who leave our classrooms be promoters of the common well-being, seekers of excellence and ongoing improvement, has the best testimony attached to their alma mater.